We're back here on HQ where we are 8 days away from the NFL trade deadline. We've heard plenty of rumors featuring some big names possibly heading to new teams. We'll see how it all shakes out. Let's go ahead and welcome back Logan Ryan, who's going to tell us the 5 trades he thinks should happen at the deadline. Logan, let's go ahead and start with the Bills here. Interesting team as of lately, up and down the past few weeks. What makes sense for them?
First of all, I have no idea if any of these trades will happen. And if you're a player, you have no idea. When your name's being shopped, my name's been shopped multiple times throughout my career. It's who knows. It's anybody's up for game if your team's not winning. So these are my blockbusters. These are the teams that I want to shake up the league and I want to see. My first one with the Bills is going to be they need speed. Rashid, Shaheed. He is a speedster himself. He can flat out fly on the field. Josh Allen, obviously, got things back on track, but they do not have speed on that offense. They obviously have Shakir, the great slot receiver. They have Keon Coleman. They need a vertical threat. We know the Saints are going to be sellers, and Rashid Shaheed, that's be a guy I'll be calling because he is a tough cover. I try to do it myself a couple of times, and this is why I'm working for CBS now.
Okay, all right. Checking in with the Chiefs now. Let's look. Looks like Patrick Mahomes really in this offense is kind of back buzzing after a shaky start, I guess you could say. The return of Rashid Rice, of course, but they still haven't been super consistent in this backfield. Is there a running back out there that fits here?
There's the perfect running back out there, and I know this guy's like, I'd rather go to Cancun than get traded, but it's Alvin Kamara. Like, Alvin Kamara would be such a crazy good fit in Andy Reid's system. It would be almost it would be poetry in motion to watch what he's able to do passing, receiving out the backfield, what he can do in the run game, the creativity that they have in the red zone. I don't know if this one will happen, but why not? If you're the Chiefs, your window's still open. People try to write you off for dead. They try to say it's done, but their window's still open. They got their receiving threats back. Why not make it a la really scary and go get a guy like Alvin Kamara to really be the cherry on top of that offense?
That one would be wild. Now, another team eyeing a top running back are the Texans. There were some rumors that Breece Hall could be headed to Houston. Do you like this, and are you confident that the Jets would even be open to shopping him right now?
The Jets should shop. I mean, what they have is a lot of young stars, but they have not won any games with these young stars. It has been as bad as any franchise. And they've drafted well. And usually when you draft well, it works out. And obviously, Breece Hall is a fantasy lover's dream when he's doing his thing, what he can do, the potential of Breece Hall. We just haven't seen it consistently in New York. I think a fresh start is required here. I think that the Texans need to have that addition in the backfield with Joe Mixon's injury really taking them having a step back. And we pretty much all forgot about the Texans with how the Colts have been in that division. But I think they have bigger aspirations from how they played. And I think a guy like Breece Hall can be that spark. When you make a trade happen, it doesn't happen too much in the NFL at the deadline, but when a guy like this happens, it sparks a lot of belief in your locker room. I think the Texans need a little belief, and I think Breece Hall is the perfect addition to have them gain some momentum going down a stretch to try to catch the Colts if that's possible.
I want to get to this Eagles team, a team that had one of the best teams at defending the pass last year, leading the league by a very wide margin in opponents' yards per attempt. Now, Philly has really slipped to the middle of the pack, and this secondary needs help. Who do you like here?
Yeah, the Eagles need to play dominant defense in order to repeat. Repeating is the hardest thing to do. I've won 2 Super Bowls with the New England Patriots. We weren't able to repeat any of them. I mean, it's just that difficult. And if they do not repeat this year, obviously, I don't think Philly fans will be happy. That's just the expectation of how much talent they have, especially offensively. I would love for them to go get Tariq Woolen from Seattle. He kind of fell out of favor there. Let's be reminded, this guy is 6'4" and runs 4.2. That's quite the corner tandem with Quinyon Mitchell. Can he learn that Vic Fangio scheme? I'm not sure. It might take some time. That's why you acquire him now, really have him ready for that final push for the playoffs. But having Quinyon Mitchell and Tariq Woolen as your 2 starting corners is quite the duo of length and speed to be able to defend a championship, which is the hardest thing to do. And it would also bump Cooper DeJean into the slot as well. He's a heck of a ball player, but he belongs more in the slot. So I think that would really shore up that corner 2 position that's kind of been a rotating door, if you may, throughout this season.
Yeah, that would be a scary duo. Lastly, a team that we know has made some calls already for a guy named Maxx Crosby are the Cowboys. Are we going to see him in a Cowboys jersey? What do you think?
Hey, just when you're agent and they say we're absolutely not trading Maxx Crosby, I've seen trades happen. This has happened all the time. I think that was said about Micah Parsons at some point, right? You lost Micah Parsons because you felt like you didn't have a Super Bowl roster with him. The Raiders don't have a Super Bowl roster with Maxx Crosby. Okay, now Dallas looks like they have a Super Bowl offense, but they have an abysmal defense. Why not take all the acquisitions, all the package you got from Micah Parsons, and just ship that to a Maxx Crosby? Him having a star on his head would make so much money for that franchise just because of the type of player he is, the motor he plays with, his ability to play the run game and the pass game. And if you're the Raiders, this is your most coveted piece. And I get it. It's not working out. And you need to acquire draft picks in order to get the quarterback if Geno Smith's not the quarterback. So if you're looking to the future and you got to trade Maxx Crosby for 2 first-rounders, that can help you get the young franchise quarterback, which you need in order to turn around a franchise. The quarterback is more important than the pass rusher. I know Maxx Crosby is like untouchable because he is that level of dude, but you might have to consider doing that because look at that division. How do the Raiders even compete in that division in the future when you have the Chargers with Justin Herbert? You have Bo Nix in Denver. And by the way, you have Kansas City Chiefs who are still playing well. So I think they need to shake it up, that entire franchise, move Maxx Crosby for the picks, and look for the quarterback in the future.
Some great points there. We'll see if the Cowboys make a big splash there. Logan Ryan, always great to see you. Incredible insight as always. NFL Today will be on the road this upcoming weekend. You can watch them Sunday, November 2nd, Week 9 from Buffalo. That is always a good game. Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen going head-to-head. And then again from Denver, Sunday, November 16th.